Come on, put a comment.
It's gonna be alright.
Hello girls, gays and theys, welcome back. I start work tomorrow. Got 3 inset days, we've got some meetings, discussions and setting up my classroom. And then the Monday after that, the kids are in! So while I still have everything for my classroom in my house, I thought I'd show you all of it before it heads off into another building. Currently not really sure how I'm going to get it there. If you didn't know, I don't have a car, so I will be getting the tube to work every day. Yay! So I'm definitely going to have to take all this stuff bit by bit, because obviously I cannot take it all at once. That would be insane. I'm just a little me and I need help. Anyway, let's show you what I've got for my classroom. You may have seen bits and pieces in other videos, but this is kind of everything all in one. Some of it I've bought, some of it I've made, some of it I've had for ages, but I am transferring into classroom usage. So yeah, let's take an insight into Miss Brendan's class. So I'm going to start off with things I've got for my desk area, for me, kind of organisational things, but that I will keep in the classroom. First of all, I've got this calendar whiteboard thing. Now I've had this for like 5 years now. I've always had it in my room. I used to have it in my sixth form study with my teammates Thea and Flora. It's definitely in a video somewhere else. I've always found this so useful, and it also means I'm not killing the planet with the paper. But for this time I thought I would put it in my classroom and kind of have up on the wall important dates the kids need to remember, and like end of term or like religious festivals, etc, etc. Things like that I can have just by my desk, that they can still see. So yeah, got it. I'm also going to take this little charger I have. I forgot I had this, but I found it while I was packing to move house and thought, yeah, a charger at school, convenient, especially as my phone battery is horrendous. I've had my phone for like 2 years, but it's secondhand, so who knows how long it's been around. The battery life is awful, so if I need to charge it at school, I'll just kind of plug it in, put it in a drawer, just so I don't have to head home with like 1% battery. Not a good idea. I also found this in my house. I thought it was cute, so I'm gonna take it. Ooh, I've got a selection of notebooks. These are some of the ones I got given for my birthday, which was back at the end of June. I basically said to my friends if they wanted to get me a present, please get something teacher related so I could use it in my classroom. This was from Flora. It's just a plain notebook, but it says Miss Brendan on it. I love it. As you can see, I haven't opened it yet because I'm planning on starting it the first day tomorrow for school notes only. I like this one. This is a Lego one. I've had this for ages, but I think it's really cute and you can play with it. Because I'm basically a child. I've got some daily notes here, and this, as we all know, I'm obsessed with cats. So, you know, the larger my to-do lists get, the more notebooks I will be needing. I have recycled a folder. As you can see, it currently says English on the side. It's going to be my ECT folder, so I just need to relabel it and put in some folder dividers. I'm not exactly sure what I'm actually going to have to do for my ECT. I realise that sounds a bit ridiculous, I don't know, but in terms of that, I don't know how much I'll actually need to put in a folder. I think it's just for evidencing, but I don't know if I need like a section for just kind of note taking. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's an assessed folder, so that everything you want your examiner, assessor to see should go in the folder. If somebody knows, please tell me, because I would love to hear. But anyway, this is the folder I will be using. If you're on the teacher Insta world, you'll know that teacher toolkits are the in thing at the moment. But I am too poor to get something like that. So I raise you this blue box my mum found in the loft. As you can see, it's got 2 lovely drawers. It's very dusty as well. It's a bit gross. So I might have to give it a clean, but considering my theme of the classroom is blue, green and yellow, it's gonna fit in perfectly. So yeah, I just thought I could have this on my desk, and maybe I can put like, you know, card dividers to like divide it up in different sections if I need to inside. But useful things, I mean, any set of drawers is gonna be useful, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. You've seen this before, but this was a present from my PGC mentor. It's just a water bottle with Miss Brendan written on it. It's so beautiful. I love having a water bottle in like all locations. So this, I've always had this massive one as like my home desk water bottle. And then I have another one that's always in my bag, which I use for like on the go drinking. So I guess this one will now be my in-school water bottle. Everyone knows hydration is key and you cannot forget it. So yeah, it's beautiful. I'm excited for the first sip. Last thing that's kind of desk related is the stickers. These ones are just some cute ones that I have. These would obviously I could give to the kids, and these are more like note-based ones. But these ones, we love. My mum bought these for me last Christmas. She meant for me to take them on my placement, but I felt a bit weird going into someone else's classroom and using stickers with my name on it, because it felt a bit, I don't know, rude to like come in and be like, yeah, I'm the teacher. So I've waited to use them to take in to my own classroom that I can actually call mine. But yeah, we've got these ones. These are just animals on them. And these ones I love. We've got some princesses and Marvel characters. But they're so cute. Anyway, I'm sure my sticker collection will grow. But currently that's the state of it. Right, moving on. So reading corner is obviously a big creative outlook for many teachers, I think. So my classroom floor is like bright green, hence the whole kind of greeny, yellowy, bluey, naturey vibe that I'm going for the classroom, because my thought process was, I can't work against the green, I've got to work with it. So yeah, you may have seen this when I went to Wilko, but I'm showing them again. So I just bought 3 cute little plant pots. I'm gonna have these like just on top of the bookshelf. This looks fun, isn't it? It's like I'm in the wild. 2 cushions, make it feel comfy so they can sit and rest. The reading corner also doubles as kind of a calm corner section. If a child needs a timeout, getting a bit too much for them, they can go and sit in the reading corner. So the cushions will make it a lot more comfortable and homely there. I obviously got some fairy lights as well. Fairy lights always look good, hence my backing. So in the corner, my plan is to then make kind of one of those poles that you find outside with all the arrows to different areas, except instead of areas, it's different genres. So this is currently my big box of things that I've laminated. I will be going through everything that's in here in a minute. But in terms of the reading corner, so these I got from Twinkle. These are the arrows that I'm gonna have on this pole. I've currently been collecting lots of toilet rolls to make the pole with, so I'm gonna stick them all together, possibly cover them in like fake ivy, which I haven't got, but I feel like that will make it look less like a toilet roll. And then the signs will all go all the way up and point in different directions, and that'll make it feel like, well, they're not gonna think they're actually in the woods, but I think it will be very aesthetically pleasing and nice. And just on top of that, I have this quote. You can't really see it obviously because every single word is cut out differently, but it's the quote from Prince and the Frog. It says, if you do your best each and every day, good things are sure to come your way. If you didn't know already, I'm obsessed with Disney. I'm particularly obsessed with Prince and the Frog. It's one of my favourite films. So I really wanted to put something that was very me up on the wall, and I think this really is it. It's gonna be really annoying if none of this actually works out, because I've got such a like plan in my head of what it's gonna look like, and I'll be so sad if it doesn't end up looking as good. So the reading corner is also going to double as a calm area, so as well as books and everything that is in that corner, I'm gonna have some calm sensory items. Now, I bought this from Amazon. I never buy things from Amazon. I just want to say I am not a fan of Jeff Bezos, and I try to buy independently or just anything that's not through Amazon. But I was so struggling to find actually good sensory toys that gave me like a variety without buying each one individually for £5. This box was like £25 and you've got like 30 different toys in here, so I just had to, but I feel bad about it now. Anyway, so in this box we've got lots of sensory fidget toys. My personal favourite is obviously the Poppet, and it's a rainbow unicorn, because why not? We've got a real variety. We've got some sticky balls. Yep. Foam stress balls. I'm sure the sporty folk in the class will love these. This thing, which I'm obsessed with, I could play this all day. Lots of these really stretchy things. We've got some of these, which is just like pushing a ball. I feel this stresses me out more than calms me down, but you know, each their own. Another mini poppet. 2 of these snaky things, you can pull them around. This, I don't even know what this is, but you do that with it. I don't know. It came with the box. And lastly, this, which is intense. Anyway, so that was all the things I got in that pot. I've got a few other things as well that I bought just like from the works and like individual items, but those are the main ones. I think a lot of people will say that year 5 is too old to have these things. I completely disagree, especially for SEND kids, but to make it a norm to kind of have a calm area, to chill out, relax, reset, is really important for the productivity for the rest of the day as well. So I'm hoping to have kind of like 5-minute breaks where we silently can use these. There's going to be some other activities as well for them to do, such as like colouring or just like thinking activities, all silent to just calm them down and reset basically. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how that goes. So along with them, as you've seen before, I bought 2 of these storage pots. So one of them I'm going to put all of the toys in, and the other one I'm thinking could be like a reward box. I don't really have any rewards yet, but I need to talk to someone at school to see what the policy is, because I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to give like food or anything. So I'd have to work it around that. And it's in the colour theme. As I said, in the Calm Corner, I've also got these breathing activity sheets. I found these on someone's Instagram. I'll put a link down below. And from the same girl, I found these. These are just to describe your emotions better. So along with that, I've got this mindfulness countdown. So it says 5 things you can see around you, 4 things make you happy, 3 things you can hear around you, 2 things you're grateful for, 1 feeling you have today. So that's kind of like if someone's really anxious, calm them down, work through the steps. And then at the end of every day, we're going to use this feelings chart. So I've done it using the Inside Out characters. So I'm going to stick these above when it's on the wall, but we've got sadness is zone blue, joy is zone green, fear is zone yellow, orange is disgust, and red is obviously anger. So it tells us how we're feeling in the top and what we can do to compensate it. We use this at the end of every day if someone wants to tell us what zone they've been feeling in the day and how they dealt with it, and we can talk about it as a class and how we deal with those emotions. Or if someone has a particular outburst midway through the day, we can talk about how they were feeling, why they were feeling that way, and what they did in order to calm down and get back into zone green, because that's always the aim. Anyway, that's enough for the calm section. I currently have laminating stuff absolutely everywhere, so do please excuse me. Just go over the last 2 things that I've bought, and then I'll finish off my laminating tray. I saw these again on Instagram and I really just could not help myself. So I bought a pack of these skin coloured pencils. I am obsessed that this exists. Crayola, thank you very much. I don't know about you guys, but growing up through childhood, I never had any skin coloured pencils. And even if I did, it would be considered just like the peach crayon, and you wouldn't even consider thinking of any other different types of skin tones. So I'm so excited that my class is actually going to have this huge variety to choose from, and it's not going to be a sense of I only have 1 option or 2 options or no options. So I'm really happy with this. Yeah, I can't wait to install them. I also bought this hundreds puppet. So I've written the numbers on every single one, 1 to 100. I'm hoping to use this for lots of maths games. I haven't decided exactly what yet, but I know it's going to be super useful. Even for like an intervention session with like times tables, or prime numbers or anything like that. I think it's really useful, and it's really engaging. Like, kids love these poppets. Kids and kids. Me. And last thing I kind of bought / made, I've made a little worry box. I bought this pot from Tiger, and then I just added the little sign saying worry box. So this is going to be in the corner of the room all day, and if kids have any worries that they have, any problems that they're facing but they don't want to talk to me about it face on. They can put their notes in the worry box and I'll read them at the end of every day, and then if I need to take further action, obviously I will. So yes, I think it's really cute and lovely, and again it sticks with my natural theme. I also brought my recorder. Ooh, not good. So last few things that I have made. So the first thing I have is my visual timetable with my Bitmoji on. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this. So go do that now. But yeah, obviously loads of people do this. I just had to. I got so excited. Yeah, I think it's really cute. I love my Bitmoji. She's having the best time ever. That's Gucci. I've also made a welcome sign, and this is a quince fruit, and my class is quince class. So that's why I have this. And then around the clock, I've got these little time petal things with the minutes. So they go around the clock and help children tell the time, obviously. Along with that, I've also got the Vipers, which again, I've done with my Bitmoji. These are new. I've never used these before. This is one of my school policy to do lessons around these. So yeah, if I'm honest, this is probably going to help me as well. Yeah, again, Bitmoji's really cute. And lastly, for the English area, I've got you know, some definitions for our different words. Moving around to the reading wall, obviously you've seen a lot of the stuff that's going to be on the wall, but just got to add these quote marks that I've got. These are just to encourage discussion. So here we got, this implies that, this makes sense. Yeah, there's loads. So these are all going to go all the way around the board, and they will look great. I've also made these aren't going on the wall, but these I thought would be really good for the greater depth students, or as like an end of the day or end of the lesson sum up. So we've got two sets. One is for non-fiction books and one is for fiction books. So they're just different questions about the story that they're currently reading to kind of develop the thinking a little bit more. So the different colour means something different. So we have the pink / red on this one. It's creating, and then we have evaluating, analysing, applying, and remembering. So obviously remembering is the easiest, and creating is for more advanced students. And yeah, it will just get them thinking more about their own individual books that they're reading about on their own, and encourage more interesting out of the box thinking. I forgot to show obviously that like at the top of these boards I've got all these like the names for the boards all laminated, but they're all like right at the bottom of this box, so I just haven't been able to get to them. Moving on to the maths wall, I've got the bunting 10 to -10. You've seen this before, but Twinkle, you know, standard, doing its thing. I've also showed these before, my different signs that I made myself. I found these somewhere online. This is my little place value chart, which is made with little apples. I really like it, it's really cute. So we've got units up to millions in red apples, and then we get to the decimal place and it turns into smaller little blue apples. Do blue apples exist? I don't think so. In terms of science, a lot of it's going to be changing throughout the year, but I've just printed out these from Twinkle, which are just like different definitions that but yeah, apart from the signs for each board, I think that's it. So from tomorrow, this will be moving out of my house and into my classroom. And then hopefully when I've got it all set up, I'll give you a lovely tour of the setup in the classroom. Don't hold your breath for that. I don't know how long it will take, probably a while, and I will only want to film it when I think it is the best it could be. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you liked any of the things in this video, look down below to find the links to them. Once again, I do not encourage shopping from Amazon because he's a bad guy, but it is also an extremely useful place to buy teacher stuff, which absolutely sucks because my friends have also given me a lot of books that I'm gonna take into my new classroom, and I've kind of emptied my own bookshelf of things, but I just didn't have time to show you all of them because there's so many and I couldn't talk to you about every single one because we'd be here for years. But yes, see you very soon for the official beginning of my real life teacher job thing. Girl. Bye.